Like taking candy from a baby. Thank God. People just take so long. Hello, everybody. I am, like I said before, taking over for Professor Profane while the technical difficulties are being sorted out. All the while, you'll be enjoying my company today. I will be doing Mega Pokemon decks, showing the deck listing that was released previously in the Mega um, Pokemon Archetypes video. Today we're doing Venusaur, Mega Venusaur EX. So that consists of 2 Bay Leaves, 2 Chikorita, 3 Bulbasaurs, 3 Ivysaurs, 4 Teal Mask, 1 Mew, 1 Fez and the Pity, 2 Meganium, 4 Mega Venusaur EX. Our energy, we have 10 energy we're running here. And you could choose whatever style you want. I personally prefer the Terra Pokemon kinda gemstone thing. So we have 4 bug catching set, 1 earthen seal vessel. Why is this seal? 4 Lily's determination, 1 counter catcher, 4 Unos, 2 bosses orders, 4 forest of vitality, 1 night stretcher, 3 ultra balls, 1 superior energy retrieval, and a spec is max rod, 4 nest balls. Consider how we could pull the energy and we could pull Pokemon from our graveyard if it runs out. So our first match is up against Mega Lucario. So this is one of my first times using this deck as is, but what I liked about this deck is that how you have the option to either use Teal Mask as the main man or Mega Venusaur as the main man. And you can see how the deck is restructured to play for either or. I personally like the way how things work, where I didn't have to worry about just being knocked out twice and losing the game if I have a full bench. That's why I am my playstyle right now is safely to put Teal Mask, load them up however, and you can see here after I load them up that one energy the Megavium makes it 2 energy on him right now. Well, I've been searching for that Mega Venusaur just to evolve it up. So Forest of Vitality do work the same way as Kanji. You have to have the cards in your hand and evolve up from your hand. This is where you're seeing a lot of draw power coming in with the Ayuno or Lily's Determination and the Mew. So that's how things will keep running. Plus, of course, either the Nest Ball or Ultra Ball to get things started. One of the things that's nice about the Mega Venusaur is that you can put energy anyhow you want. And the Teal Mask is also the draw power. I so focused on it being like my attacker, I didn't even look how much draw power we have. There are 3 Pokemon that could give us 1/1 cards. Mew right now basically useless because they do nothing except giving us a free retreat when I am anxious about it. You can see that Earthen Seal Vessel coming into play. Teal Mask up front. We set up really, really fast. Faster than you think. And that my opponent was moving slow. Not hitting hard. Like Lucario not hitting hard at all. I realized I wanted Mega Venusaur on the field because I thought that would be like bait, but at a certain point when I've had everything on the field, I realized that is a target in itself, but Meganium is a real person to attack right there in the bench. Mew is free food as well. So I just learning as I go right now. I still win, but I'm learning as I go right now that Meganium and Teal Mask and herself carrying. I don't need more than 1 Venusaur on the bench. Right, next match. One of the things that I was scared about is going up against that monstrosity. I can have the trauma from the past seasons and from even entering this game. My palms were sweaty. I was worried. I was absolutely worried. I didn't know how it was going to play out. I make the risk with the little determination to try to pull for a basic Pokemon. I'll try my best after putting the Force of Vitality to get something that could evolve up from on any bench with that only field. I was super anxious. I was really, really super anxious. I know I shouldn't have been. Oh, look, Shaman Tower. You know what that means, guys? It means that Sparkling Crystal is not an A-spec for that deck. It might be the same one from Rules where it is like the double energy A-spec. Don't remember. New upper energy? Forgot. Well, so I was really sweating right now. I was actually really, really sweating because what I have only feel right now, don't stand a chance. Don't stand a chance at all. I could have made something happen or defend appropriately if I had the Mega Venusaur on there. I would stand 2 hits. Or I give them 3 prices, but at least I would stand 2 hits and give myself some time to back up stuff in the bench. I'm really glad that I had the Ultra Ball to pull me through and get that Fez. I wanted to mash up the hand a little bit so how I could do stuff. It was a bad idea. I surely, truly regretting it. Because in the last game, I realized how the Meganium was making the Tigma set up faster, just to energy and dice it. So if I was to go second, had to make evolve up the Meganium, well, I can't do that. I can't use the Forest of Vitality. But if I had done that, I would have been able to hit on my second turn. I was really anxious. So after I come back to to see what I could change, what I could remove, what I could add, I just didn't know. I was considering our next bosses, considering something else. Between everything, I removed the Ayuno to add what is compassion. Now I want what is compassion because to heal the Pokemon EX, like full, that is just pulling from memory. I just put it there because so you'll reach there. I was anxious again too. I start off with tutorial. The setup was nice. If only I evolve up to a Meganium, put the energies on my Teal Mask and knock that out before even have to set up. I was playing up against a Charizard, so tit for tat. I was doing things really, really fast. So one of the things at it was really quickly. One of the things that you can see here, so when you know what decks you're playing up against, is easy peasy. You like the anxiety and the fear just slip away. The same thing can be said with the Dragapult deck. I was so anxious about it that wasn't playing the right ways to even though I know what was coming. It was really tough. I didn't want to lose. I wanted to climb the ladder and get it over with. So it was fine. This was a fast thing. I was interested in the Ceruledge deck. I wanted to see how fast. Mind you, right? Look what's happening right now. I was hoping that I could have find the Meganium, but I realized oh, 2 energy already on it. Bam shot, knock him out. Alright, so what I liked about Climbing Ladder, it has some variety. Some people want to prove that their decks are awesome. I myself had loved Greeninja. This person open setting up their bench good. I'm here with things in my hand. Don't really know what to do right now. So put energy and try to set up as fast as possible and see what I can do. So after the first and second game, I realized how I want my bench to be looking at. So I just want Meganium, 3 Teal Mask, and a Venusaur. And probably something in my hand as a draw power. I don't want to risk it and play it down right now to give people free food. And at most, I think the how I set up a next Meganium in the future. That was a mistake. I should have gone with Teal Mask. I didn't need no more Teal Mask. I should have discarded the Teal Mask. The Evolve Up. You don't know, right? This was a severe error on my part. I was speeding things up here, but I remembered the decision being my first mistake. That was my first mistake there. I shouldn't have discarded the middleman because now I can't evolve it up to my second Meganium and my Meganium is knocked out. I was so focused and comfortable fighting with Team Masks as well that I didn't even think, because I have so much energy on the field right now, I didn't even think to play it on Venusaur. When I was seeing it, I could have played it on Venusaur and have some time to and have some time to mash him up. Because after the first hit, I could retreat and then disperse my energy onto my Teal Mask and knock it out. But I just gave that to the game the moment I discarded the wrong Pokemon. Alright, so this time around we're playing against Cynthia's Garchomp. Those trainer Pokemon cards things not seen a lot of play, but they were seen a lot of play when they first came out, especially with Hops and Marnie and Cynthia with that 400 life points thing with she little gear, she radioactive gear tool that she attached into she Garchomp. And I think again from the last season, because before this one come out, these were like the decks that was giving you so much pain to climb the ladder. These were the decks that was making you stressed out. Oh, look like a hybrid. So this person introducing Lucario, Mega Lucario into this deck. Megas can't be choosers. I had to choose between this or that. So one of the things here I realized when I had to choose between the Venusaur or the Meganium lineup, I chose the Meganium. That seems like the best thing, because if I could load that up, I could just, with 2 energies, mash him up. I was really worried. But at the same time, the moment I get things ready and I am start to swim hard, I would be a lot more comfortable. At this point, I'll discard that stadium so that how they wouldn't put the next lineup for Garchomp there and do as much as I can to set up a Meganium. My goodness. See how much that Meganium. Oh, nice. What are we doing? Right. There you go. I had to think carefully because I had a boss in my hand. I wanted to see what I should have done. I went ahead and mashed up the Spirit Bomb. Spirit Tomb. I'll save any boss for later. Because I had a choice. I had to boss up the Lucario, knock that out with the energy, or the Spirit Tomb. So I was deciding to wait a little bit, depending on what the person had in their hand. That would have cost me the game as well. Thankfully, it didn't. There's nothing I could do about attack right now. So here's what happened, right? I was thinking that I don't really want any of those things with, like, energy to come up in front. And I know Cynthia's Garchomp, unless they run an Eric Candy, could evolve up and hit me. What I wanted to do was attack them from the bench because they have no bench supporter. So I was using Pleasant Deputy to attack from the bench and knock out as I see fit. I was contemplating attaching my energy too. So the first person I knock out was Lucario because like I said before, it takes a lot more time to evolve to the Garchomp and it didn't click to me that the Mega Lucario is just a stage 1. I kept thinking it was a longer road to reach there. Person gave up right after I knocked out the Lucario. Because it was game day, there's nothing else I could do, their hand was weak, I assume. So this is the first time I experienced this deck right here with the Kadabra. Yeah, Kadabra. And my hand was good. My hand was awesome. My hand was awesome. I couldn't wait to knock this person out. Plus, even if I didn't have the Vitality tree, I could have evolved up manually. Could not wait. Could not wait. This person moved up the bench, she did this and that. The only thing else I had to do was evolve up, give my turn, but then they attached the evolution, and little did I know what was going to come. Little did I know. I would find myself in a routine. I knew what I wanted the bench to look like and everything. How I wanted to get there. It was just to set up fast. This is an aggro deck. This is an aggressive deck. And I love aggressive. I like hitting fast. I like messing with people if they get an upper hand. I like that. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was up against. I didn't know what I was up against. I I should have knocked it out. I don't know what was wrong with me. Cause just like that, free food. There's literally nothing I could do. There's literally almost nothing I could do. I could have gone and put the energy on the Venusaur, but I did not. I was so locked in on. I was so locked in on. I had attacking from the bench. Never considered putting it on the Venusaur until now. Never considered it. There's nothing. I make two mistakes. I really make two mistakes. I put the energy on my Mega and heal whatever I need to heal with Wally's compassion. Then draw cards by putting the energy that will bounce back into my hand and attach it to the Dragapult and then put back my energy onto whoever is next in line. That's what I should do. When I play in this deck, I realized this deck needed a 0-6. That is one of the things that needed to happen. My goodness. Look at that. I get the man hand down to 2. I get the hand man down to 2. My energy ran out. Nothing I could do. Nothing, really nothing I could do. It was game. I didn't feel like I was winning. So this is where I went back and I decided what I need to take out. It had a lot of drop already. I take out Lily's determination to put in seriously. It's just the one. I wanted my dude to be fancy. Hopefully it don't change the deck too much. My goodness. 2 more games after this. 2 more games. It was late at night. It was late at night I was recording this. So my brain cells were dying. I was tired. I wanted to go to sleep. My ability to play was severely hindered. You know, when I first joined this game, like started playing Pokemon, I really liked Teal Mask. I thought it was set up faster, set up a lot more easier and very straightforward. But it was to get to that true energy was a little tough one because sometimes it had people who not hard people, it was just Dragapult. One energy, evolve, bam shot, you're dead. Not a chance, not giving you a chance at all. Last 2 games, guys. Last 2 games. I'd rather had a risky fizz than the Meganium right now. That was my thought processes. So anything I can manually upgrade the Mega Venusaur. One of the things I come up with a set with the Psychic Pokemon is that they had really nice stadium cards. And that Mega Gardevior looking so fly. And Shirel coming up there. Shirel giving she's a star a reason to put energy on people. So she has two ways to fight now. Either with energy and either with how much energy is on the bench or with the Pokemon themselves that she has attached these energies to. It's almost like a Ouroboros that happened between them. Like for real. You're drawing cards with the energy that you discard and you're setting up your field with the energy you discard and you're pulling it back from the grave. It look like this person experienced a lot of Venusaur decks, so that's why they attack my cute little Meganium. I myself didn't know how to approach this, but I was hoping how I'd set up faster. I'd set up faster and knock it out. But that was my error. Started to load up the bench again and give myself some feel safe with making a second Meganium appear from thin air. Contemplating. I put up the energy because I don't know what could I do. I retreated, bring it up in front, and move the energy in front because I learned the hard way that I don't need 3 energy on the teal mask once Meganium on the field. I could just use 2. And right now I can knock people out. It might look like I'm winning the game right now, but I'm not. For those of you who can see what's going on. I'm not an expert player, guys. I'm novice. I'm only playing right now because of dailies, because of a video. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? That was when my heart sank. My heart sank when that happened. I didn't read Wally's compassion properly. I thought I knew what it did, but I didn't. That was game there. Do you know why? Because I could load up all the energies again onto Venusaur. If there was to attack, use Wally's compassion, then set up the Teal Mask, put energy on it, and try to hit. After I hit with the Venusaur. And not Gardevior. I didn't think. I was actually in shock. I didn't know what to do. I was worried, and at that point I was considering actively playing with Venusaur appropriately. I was thinking what I needed to do again to put in this deck. I was sacrificing the energy. It would have been my second game. Now that I'm sacrificing the energy to move a Pokemon, I have 3 options. I could use Switch, I could use Balloon. Well, Latias is out of the question, eh? But you know what? So I Switch or Balloon. This deck don't have any tools, but it'll just be a failsafe. I don't want to use energy again. And when we're up against skilled players, they don't give us the room to set up or make mistakes like that. This is an interesting thing when you meet people who using a deck they're interested in because they could learn from them. But I just learned what Gunpick does. Like you would have seen these things and you'd have it in the back of your mind, but then you'd forget about it because it's new or you don't remember. Ooh, free food! Free food! I didn't realize it was that easy. free food. Yummy. It was a lovely way to end the game. I felt so much better. I felt like I wanted to eat something and I didn't need to eat anymore. I was hungry and now I am full. That was yummy. I love that game. I take out the Switch because it didn't make no sense. I use the air balloons instead because I experienced the Ivysaur having 2 energy. Um, once I looked at it, so the balloon was the next best bet over here. And this is the deck. The deck it is now. I was okay with these modifications with what I experienced within these 10 games. Mainly it was me learning deck. It would have been my sticking to that playstyle where I just wanted to use a Teal Mask because I couldn't handle the sudden defeat from just getting 2 more Mega Pokemons knocked out. I couldn't handle that. It was just sinking. That 3 prizes was tough.